And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, Golden State right now quite a ways down below.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they've done a great job putting themselves in the best position possible. Tons of confidence heading into the postseason for this group.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. And for the Warriors, they've got Porzingis. Stephen Curry's out there with D'Anthony Melton. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Santos in at the 3 slot. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
Curry with the bucket.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Curry. 17 points in his last outing. Melton, no good. And here are the Thunder now. Here's Holmgren. Again, the Thunder score.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
Pass to Melton. Here's Santos. And here is Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. 4 on the shot clock. Melton, no good. Thunder have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hartenstein. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. Dort misses.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside, Green. Green with a screen on Holmgren. And the Warriors miss again. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The steal. Here's Santos. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. 13 feet away. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Fires the 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And you have to know that's coming from Gilgeous-Alexander. He is not shy beyond the arc.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Here's a look at some stats for Kristaps Porzingis. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's around 18 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
He gives them a jolt of energy down low every time he comes into the game. That's something any coach loves to have.
Now, here's Melton. Playing Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Santos. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Curry.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Melton finds Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Curry with the 3. Dort grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Hartenstein passes to Dort. They get it back. Holmgren on the follow.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Warriors trail by 8. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
A nice shot by Hartenstein.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Green. Hasn't made one yet. It's Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Richard, be honest. Did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
Now Green, after the missed three from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, hits it from three-point range.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Outside, Dort. Holmgren wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors trail by 7. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Melton. Curry against SGA. Curry is inside. SGA with the rebound. And the Thunder with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Holmgren outside. Outside Williams. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Warriors shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. And a deep three from Curry. Curry with another miss.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. Good on the three-point shot. Holmgren's got 10.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Dagnall said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Back to you.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Okay, thank you, Allie. Porzingis with the ball. Nothing on the board. Porzingis sets the pick for Green. And the layup is good.
How about the move by Draymond cooking the defense? I see you with the handle.
The Thunder leading by 8. SGA looking it over. Inside. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And the Warriors with possession here. The Thunder making the shot. Porzingis sets the pick for Melton. And the three ball is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
So it's the Thunder now, after the Warriors pick up 3. For 3, Holmgren. And it's Curry with the rebound.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Outside, Green. The three-pointer, no good. The Thunder with the lead from 15 feet away. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Dort.
He's been in the zone from the tip. 4 of 5 already. Sheesh.
Outside, Green. Beyond the arc. The Thunder pull it in. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
5 to shoot. Nice shot by SGA.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Warriors trail by 12. Pass to Santos. Porzingis with a screen on Williams. And the Warriors miss again. And Holmgren has the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
Just to Porzingis. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry with a wide-open look. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 9.
His shooting motion is just so impeccable. Curry's long ball is one of the prettiest shots in the game.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Gary Payton has checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Melton. Wallace looking for an opening. Now, here's Mitchell. He's defended by Podziemski. Shot clock at 5. Back to Mitchell for the 3. Can't hit that one. Warriors trail by 11. Payton passes to Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Fires from deep. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. The Thunder leading by 11. Joe in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Right side Porzingis. That one goes. Count it.
Oh, the versatility of Porzingis, able to strike a number of areas.
Mitchell outside. Williams sets a screen for Mitchell. Offline with his 3. The Warriors shooting just 35% to start the game. Podziemski and another basket for Golden State.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
1:12 left here in the opening quarter. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Joe passes to Williams. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And the Thunder lead by 9. To the wing on the left. Outside Curry. The 3 sinks the triple. Curry's got 12.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now, here's Mitchell. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's Porzingis. They trail by 6. Here's Podziemski. He also had a big impact in that win against the Kings. Green finds Payton. Now Porzingis, covered by Mitchell. Here's Podziemski. Curry on the wing. And the Warriors, another 3.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. It's the Thunder up by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
We've got Brandon Pajemski. Quentin Post is out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Spencer in at the 2. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness, and really unselfish.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw tonight. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
Use the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Mitchell passes to Wallace. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Spencer pulls it down.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Top of the key. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 14 points. Holmgren sets the screen for Mitchell. From outside, off the mark.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
To the right side. Here's Spencer. 14 points from him the last game against Sacramento. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. So a moment now to see the story for Brandon Pajemski.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips and all of a sudden you're locked in.
Now here's Mitchell. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Williams dishes to Wallace. Back to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And they got to bring the double team on him.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Now Curry. He's got 15. Pass to Post. And here's Melton. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Post. Payton finds Curry. There's the 3. Wow! Curry automatic from deep.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Here's Santos. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Payton kicks to Melton. Here's Santos from past the arc. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Curry.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And the Thunder with some changes. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. His three-pointer's off the mark. Warriors trail by 3. Payton outside. There's the pick. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That is his first foul of the game. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams is checked in. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Melton feeling it out a bit. 5 to shoot. Bounce pass from post. And a deep three from Curry. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Pass to Melton. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Oklahoma City leading by 3. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12. Here's Joe. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Santos. Back to Curry. For 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Pass to Payton. Here's Santos. 5 on the clock. Lets it go. Curry can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. Gilgeous-Alexander on the move. Williams with a clean look. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. SGA's got 4 assists now tonight. They set the screen. Pass to Santos. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Santos has got his second basket of the night. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Some changes for Golden State. Draymond Green comes in for Quentin Post. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Payton. Then for the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wallace. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. Now, here's Holmgren. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Clippers.
Oh, yeah, and he was piling up the blocks, too, 4 of them. And it's about more than just that number. It's about getting into shooters' heads. Curry looking it over.
Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. The tray. And another three for Golden State.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Dort with a screen for SGA. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's Green, following the score by Oklahoma City. Curry is inside, defended by Dort. Curry, that's good.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Pass to Hartenstein. From deep, Williams. And he's good on the three ball. Williams has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Oklahoma City. Podziemski with it. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
And here's SGA after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And it's blocked. Here's Santos. 6 points for him. From deep. And the Warriors, another three.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. He's guarded by Melton. Good. Hartenstein's got 10 points.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Pass to Green. Melton against Williams. Taken away by Williams. Now here's Holmgren. Guarded by Green. Here's SGA. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
And the Warriors making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Cason Wallace. He's checked in for Holmgren. Curry on the wing. Pass to Porzingis. Over Hartenstein. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Hartenstein.
It's hard trying to stay down on Porzingis' pump fake because he's so tall, you're trying to get a jump on it. That's why he's so good at getting defenders to bite.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Here in the final days of the NBA regular season, Greg, every team trying to wrap things up on a high note.
Yeah, and even the top teams doing what they can to head into the postseason with some momentum, right? While lottery teams want to finish strong and have something to build off of.
Good on both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Clippers.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there. Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
On the wing, Green. On the wing, Melton. And the Warriors miss again.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. On the free throw, no good.
And Jalen Williams' game is unique. His combination of power and finesse, you don't see that many with that skill set.
What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Green against Williams. Over Green. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Pass to Porzingis. Just 4 to shoot. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Williams. Takes a 3. And Santos pulls it down. The Warriors trailing. Melton finds Curry. Tough finish, Curry.
His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Williams, high post. He's against Green. Count the basket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
The Warriors shooting the ball beautifully in the second quarter. They're at 55% from the field. Now Curry. Off target. That was a little heat check. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Thunder lead by 1. Ollie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Mark Dagnall. Coach, how are you feeling about the offensive performance in that first half?
Pretty good. Obviously, we got to get them under control on the defensive end. I thought they played in a pretty good rhythm, but I thought our energy was good. I mean, we got to stack some stops first. We got to get them out of rhythm, but I thought our offense was pretty good. We moved the ball. We played the way we want to play.
You have to set the tone next. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. The Raptors out in Toronto will go up against the Heat. It's going to tip off at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Either team could come away with the W and win this one.
And let's turn our attention to tonight's game. The Thunder find themselves in a real battle.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man. Playing real hard. That's a great sign for the second half.
Yeah, but the score is close. And if they want to pull away, you got to do more than rebound.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Curry has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a one-point game. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. So for Oklahoma City right now, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Melton, no good. The Thunder shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander over Curry. And there's SGA on the assist by Hartenstein. 16 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Holmgren. Green against Holmgren. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Melton, no good.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
SGA from outside bangs home the trifecta. SGA's got 19 points.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Now, here's SGA. 19 points in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander right over the defense.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Curry against SGA. Curry passes to Santos. Left side, Porzingis. Banked in off the glass. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night.
Inside, Porzingis can pretty much take what he wants. He's just too tall.
Dort, left side. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Warriors with the rebound. Santos has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Back to Porzingis. Fades and shoots. That one goes in. And now it's just a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
That's why they call him the unicorn. Porzingis is a 3-level scorer at 7'2". That's a problem.
Now here's Williams. He's got 14. Here's Dort. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And now let's find out which teams have excelled from the free throw line in the season's second half. Second, the Thunder.
They are really dialed in at the line, especially since the break. I mean, really shooting an impressive percentage from the line.
Here's Santos. 9 points in the game so far. It's Curry outside. Traps in the tray. Curry's got 40 points.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And a wide open look for SGA. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Santos. Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot from outside the arc. Melton, no good.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the Thunder score.
On a dime, Shea got right where he wanted for that shot.
Outside Curry. It's to Porzingis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
No good on that one.
And when healthy, Porzingis is a highly impactful player. He is a 7-foot wing that really spaces the floor.
And he's good on the second.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
Now here's Williams. He's got 14. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Santos.
Well, Draymond has a special talent for setting guys up, especially for his position.
Here's Dort. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Down low, here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Curry kicks to Porzingis. Golden State moving the ball around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Melton's got 6.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Williams for 3. Cans it from downtown. And the Thunder lead by 4.
That's a statement 3 by Williams, not letting that last one go unanswered.
Pass to Santos. Back to Curry. Launches from deep. Thunder with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Dort passes to Holmgren. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Santos pulls it down. Santos has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Melton. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Williams.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And the Thunder with the possession here. They lead by 1. Right side, Williams steps back and shoots. Again, Oklahoma City.
Doing his thing with that midi. Williams assertive when it comes to looking for his shots.
Out to the right wing. Porzingis kicks to Curry. Pass to Melton for the tie. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Holmgren looking around. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Outside, Green. Pass to Santos. Now Green. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City leading by 5. The drive by Holmgren. To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he converts the layup. 25 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Curry. Clock at 4. Over SGA. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Outside, Dort. And the 3 off target. Warriors trail by 7. Porzingis with the ball. Now SGA defending. And he jams it with authority.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Hartenstein.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Pass to Santos. Outside, Green fires the 3. Connects from three-point range. Green's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, Green knows he has to act fast, so he wastes no time finding the shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Santos. Back to Curry. Pulls up. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Outside, Dort. Pass to SGA. Another shot. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Hartenstein. Again, the Thunder score.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Now here's Curry. He has 40. This one for 3. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Thunder leading by 10. Outside, Williams. Green against Holmgren. Williams kicks to Dort. Outside, SGA. Launches it. Warriors with the rebound. Santos has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Green, the pass to Melton. And it goes down 2 points. Melton's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
On the wing, Williams. Porzingis with the block.
The ridiculous reach of Porzingis. There is no way he was letting that through.
Here's Green. And the rejection by Holmgren. Over in the corner, Williams. Shoots it up. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 5 assists tonight. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors, trailing by 10. Outside, Green. Shoots over Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. A terrific quarter for him, and now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. We've got more in store for you right after this. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp, keep the cuts hard, cutting through contact, passes sharp, and the ball's going to fall for us. We can't give up the easy ones down here, right?
Well, you can tell that he wants his team to be precise with their decision-making.
Kevin, he's aware of just how special they are when they play smart and play together.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Payton is out there with Quentin Post. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Curry and Richard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Outside Curry. Fires the three. The Thunder pull it in.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
In the corner, Wallace with it. Back to Mitchell. Takes the three. Good on the triple.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Now, here's Payton. From 12 feet out, Curry gets it to go inside.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Here's Wallace, and the dunk by Wallace.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Pajemski finds Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Top of the key jumper, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 15. Holmgren outside. Pass to Wallace. For three, Mitchell sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Post. Up top, Pajemski. Klopp's in the layup for 2.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. SGA's checked in. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Get there! Keep coming!
A special move before the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points in just the second half. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside Curry. Fires away from outside. Rebound by Williams.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Pajemski with it. SGA defending. Top of the key, Payton. Back to Pajemski. There's a good screen. A three ball. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, and it's slammed in by Williams.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Curry with the bounce pass. Pass to Podziemski. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Free throw good, Podziemski. So it's both teams making substitutions here. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 16-5 run. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit from 12. Warriors trail by 21. Pass to Curry. Fires for 3. Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight. All the officials are all over that one.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from SGA.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
DeAnthony Melton. He's checked in for Brandon Podziemski. He's perfect from the line this time. Well, we all love teams going all in to win. But, Richard, some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And that's the other facet to his game. Porzingis forcing the issue inside, making the defense make mistakes.
2 shots. Last on the first. Oh, I got to shoot it, man. Big rebound. Got to get it. Big rebound. Good.
And he makes the first.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. 22 is their biggest lead. Joe passes to SGA. 5 on the clock. Count that one. SGA's got 6 in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. No good. Shot missing. The Thunder leading by 20. Holmgren the pass to Joe. On the wing, Williams, guarded by Green. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. From the arc. And Santos pulls it down. Santos has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Porzingis sets the pick for Green. In the corner, it's Melton. A three-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Holmgren's got 22 points. Warriors have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Pass to Green. And here's Porzingis, defended by Holmgren. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 9 points here in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. And the dunk by SGA.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
SGA against Curry. And the game getting more spread out. Do you think RJ will ever see an NBA 4-point line?
I doubt it, but I guess you never know. I personally don't think it's a good idea. I think the game needs tweaks, not changes.
Now, here's SGA.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Isaiah Joe. Both free throws good from SGA.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Outside, Green. Melton, the bounce pass. Three-pointer. Santos, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Green against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that could carry on well throughout the year.
Pass to Melton. Now Porzingis. He's defended by Hartenstein. Porzingis inside. He's against Hartenstein. There's Green with the three. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 6 assists now in the game. And here is Curry. Pass to Melton. Outside, Porzingis. Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, 1, hungrier, 2, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Holmgren the screen. Williams can't get it to go. The Warriors shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Santos, the pass to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Green, no luck.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. SGA's got 41.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Oklahoma City.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Here is Williams after the Warriors pick up 3. Hartenstein with a screen on Curry to the paint. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Now, here's Melton. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. They kick it out to Green. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.